U.S. Citizenship Interview presented by Citizenship Expert. Know your N-400. Your answers must match your application exactly. Any mismatch creates problems. Stay calm in English. The test is simple, but nervous mistakes cause failure. Be careful with yes/no questions. One wrong answer in the moral character section can delay or deny your case. The U.S. Citizenship Interview is more than a test, it's a credibility check. The officer reviews your honesty, English skills, and civics knowledge. It's a short meeting, but every answer counts. With Citizenship Expert, prepare smart and walk in ready to succeed. Thank you. A 9, Sophia.
Yes, that's me.
Good morning. I'm Officer Williams, and I'll be conducting your naturalization interview today. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you.
Please follow me to the interview room.
Sure.
Please place your belongings next to your chair and remain standing. Before we start, I need to put you under oath. Could you raise your right hand?
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You may sit. Can you provide your green card, appointment notice, passport, and state-issued ID?
Yes, here they are.
Thank you. Why are you here today?
I am here for my citizenship interview.
How long did you wait to be called?
About 20 minutes.
Did anyone come with you?
No, I came alone.
Any issues finding this office?
No. Well, the parking lot was a bit confusing.
That's fine. Do you have any questions before we begin?
No, I'm ready.
Good. Are you prepared for the test?
Yes, I think so.
Let's start with the reading portion. Please read this sentence.
Who was the fourth president?
Good. Now write the correct answer. Excellent. Reading and writing passed. Now, the civics portion. Before we begin the civics portion, Sophia, I want to ask, are you aware of the new rule regarding the civics test for applicants filing the N-400 in 2025?
I think so.
Can you explain what you know about it?
I read that now there are 128 questions instead of the old 100. And we can be asked random questions from this full list during the interview.
Correct. So, for today's interview, I may ask you up to 20 questions randomly, chosen from the 128 question pool. You need to answer at least 12 correctly to pass the civics portion. Do you feel prepared for that?
Yes, I've studied all 128 questions. I think I'm ready.
Good. Remember, the questions may jump between topics, history, government, geography, and rights, so stay focused. Let's begin the civics portion. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are they?
We the people.
What are 2 cabinet-level positions?
Secretary of State and Secretary of Defense.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. Name one.
Print money.
What does the Constitution do?
It sets up the government and protects the basic rights of Americans.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
It declared independence from Great Britain.
How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
9.
Who is the U.S. representative for your district?
Carlos Gomez.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
The War of 1812.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. Name one.
Provide education.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
6 years.
When did you become a lawful permanent resident?
June 11, 2018.
How did you become a lawful permanent resident?
Through a family petition by my sister.
What is your sister's name?
Carmen Martinez.
What is your daytime phone number?
713-555-6677.
What is your current physical address?
9801 Greenview Avenue, Houston, Texas 77036.
Is your mailing address the same as your physical address?
Yes.
When did you move to your current address?
May 2nd, 2019.
Have you lived anywhere else in the last 5 years?
No.
What is your alien registration number?
092384756.
Have you traveled outside the United States in the last 5 years?
Yes, 3 trips.
Which countries did you visit?
Canada, Mexico, and Guatemala.
Did any trip last 6 months or longer?
No.
When was your last trip?
March 15th to March 25th, 2025.
What was the purpose of that trip?
To visit family.
When did you return to the United States?
March 25th, 2025.
Thank you for providing that information. What is your date of birth?
March 14th, 1985.
What country were you born in?
Mexico.
Are you a citizen of Mexico?
Yes.
What is your current country of citizenship or nationality?
Mexico.
Do you have any other nationality?
No.
What is your current job?
I am a waitress.
Who is your current employer?
Olivewood Restaurant.
Have you had any other jobs in the last 5 years?
Yes, I worked as a factory worker.
Excellent, you've answered 12 questions correctly. That meets the passing requirement. Let's continue with the review of your N-400 application. Answer clearly. What is your first name?
Sophia.
What is your middle name?
Martinez.
What is your last name?
Lopez.
Have you ever used any other names?
No.
Would you like to legally change your name today?
No.
Do you have any physical or developmental disability that prevents you from taking the English or Civics test?
No.
Would you like the Social Security Administration to issue you a replacement card after naturalization?
Yes.
What is your Social Security number?
765432190.
What is your current marital status?
Married.
How many times have you been married?
Once.
What is your spouse's full name?
Diego Fernando Castillo.
Is your spouse a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
When did your spouse become a U.S. citizen?
February 20th, 2022.
What is your spouse's occupation?
Nurse.
How many children under 18 do you have?
2.
What are their names and ages?
Mateo Castillo 12 and Isabella Castillo 10.
Do you support your children financially?
Yes.
Now we're going to review some questions about your background and history. These questions are designed to make sure you meet all the eligibility requirements for naturalization. I'll ask you about any past issues with the law, travel, taxes, or other matters. Please answer truthfully. If you don't understand a question, just let me know, and I'll clarify. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Great. Let's begin. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent?
No.
Have you ever provided support to a terrorist organization?
No.
What does support mean in this context?
Giving money, training, services, or help of any kind.
Have you ever abandoned your lawful permanent resident status?
No.
Have you ever committed kidnapping?
No.
Have you ever deserted from the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
What does deserted mean?
Leaving military service without permission.
Have you ever served in a foreign military?
No.
Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force?
No.
What does overthrow mean?
To remove a government by force.
Have you ever committed torture?
No.
What does torture mean?
Intentionally causing severe physical or mental pain.
Have you ever practiced polygamy?
No.
Have you ever sold or smuggled illegal drugs?
No.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
What does deported mean?
Forced by the government to leave the country.
Have you ever not paid taxes you owed?
No.
Have you ever participated in paramilitary training?
No.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime?
No.
What does convicted mean?
Found guilty of a crime by a court.
Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
No.
Have you ever given false information to a U.S. government official?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote in any U.S. election?
No.
Have you ever been placed on probation?
No.
What does probation mean?
A period of supervision instead of jail.
Have you ever committed a crime for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever used a weapon against another person?
No.
Have you ever called yourself a non-resident on a tax return after becoming a lawful permanent resident?
No.
What does non-resident mean?
Someone who does not legally live in the United States.
Have you ever killed someone?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally?
No.
Have you ever recruited or used child soldiers?
No.
Have you ever forced someone into sexual contact?
No.
Have you ever lied to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
What does immigration benefit mean?
A legal status or advantage given under immigration law.
Have you ever severely injured someone?
No.
Have you ever engaged in prostitution?
No.
Have you ever persecuted anyone because of race, religion, or political opinion?
No.
What does persecuted mean?
To harm or mistreat someone because of their identity or beliefs.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by law enforcement?
No.
Have you ever been involved in money laundering?
No.
What does money laundering mean?
Hiding illegal money by making it appear legal.
Have you ever committed genocide?
No.
What does genocide mean?
Killing a large group of people because of their race, religion, or nationality.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents?
No.
Have you ever voted in any U.S. election?
No.
Have you ever been a member of a totalitarian party?
No.
What does totalitarian mean?
A government that controls all political power and does not allow opposition.
Have you ever helped someone enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever failed to file a required tax return?
No.
Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever committed immigration fraud?
No.
What does fraud mean?
Intentionally lying or deceiving to gain a benefit.
Have you ever been a member of, or associated with, a terrorist organization?
No.
What does terrorist organization mean?
A group that uses violence or threats to create fear for political or ideological goals.
Have you ever been charged with a crime?
No.
Have you ever applied for exemption from military service?
No.
What does exemption mean?
Official permission not to perform a required duty.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
Have you ever engaged in human trafficking?
No.
Willing to bear arms if law requires?
Yes.
Do you understand the oath and are willing to take it?
Yes, I do.
Willing to serve non-combatant or national importance work?
Yes, if required.
Good. Please sign your application and oath of allegiance. Congratulations, Sophia. You passed the civics, reading, and writing tests. Your application will be recommended for approval. You will receive the oath ceremony notice soon.
Thank you so much.